Hi, my name is Laura Watry. I'm a fellow with the International Innovation Corps working on the Millennium Alliance project. I graduated last year from the University of Chicago with a degree in geography.
Hi, my name is Arushi Uboveja, and I'm working on the same project with Laura. I'm a civil engineer from Delhi College of Engineering, and I worked in the social impact space for 2 years prior to joining the ISE with an organization called Central Square Foundation, which is a venture philanthropy fund focusing on school education in India.
Millennium Alliance is a pool fund which has contributions from several partners, including the government of India, foreign development agencies such as USAID and UKAID, FICCI, which is an industry body in India, and several private sector companies and foundations which are based in India. So all of these partners, as I said, are funding partners, and Millennium Alliance funds social entrepreneurs working in several sectors, including health, education, water and sanitation, agriculture, and clean energy, in order to sort of develop or scale an innovative technology or service delivery model that they have come up with, which responds to a large-scale social development issue here in India. Something that is to us that is special about Millennium Alliance is that we see that it's really sort of filling a gap in the funding ecosystem here. So there are a lot of ways for there are a lot of incubators and accelerators run by the government, run at universities, the standalone institutions that can help entrepreneurs or people with ideas sort of develop things from a very basic level and sort of get them started with a business or with a program. And then on the other end of the spectrum, there are a lot of funders and investors who are looking to fund large-scale programs or companies that have proven successful, that they've been established, that they've have a working and regular model. For companies or nonprofits which are in between these two phases, it can be really difficult for them to receive funding, which means it's really difficult for them to make it from the early stage to the stage where they're ready to go off and grow. And Millennium Alliance is one of the few funders in India which looks for these companies and nonprofits and really helps them, gives them the funding which allows them to get to the next stage.
Something that we've realized working in this multi-stakeholder environment over the past 8 months has been that even though there's a large overlap between the interests of all of these different stakeholders, such as the government, foundations, investors, and entrepreneurs, there's also, and even though like all of these people are well intentioned, there's also a challenge in achieving consensus between all of these different stakeholders, because often they come to the table with different approaches to achieving their goals. And I think something that our team has focused on over the past year is that we've tried to find common ground between the interests of different partners in our project and use a common vocabulary to articulate one goal and emphasize that so that everyone can move forward. Uh, and also, secondly, it's been really interesting for us to see just how dynamic an environment our social entrepreneurs work in. They constantly have to react to changes in market environment, policy regulations, as well as changing consumer needs. And so they have to be very flexible and adaptive in responding to those changes. And we've realized that in order to achieve our common goals, funding organizations and the larger ecosystem needs to mirror social entrepreneurs by being equally flexible so that we're able to achieve those goals.